What's up, YouTube? It's your Lord and Savior King D353 here. If you're an episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we finished off our last chapter with our defeat of, God, what was the last sad sap we beat the fuck out of? It was the person that was dealing with Makoto, the, gangster. We dealt with him, and we got a hint at our next opponent from Sai. Future Sai. The Sai that isn't us. Can I go out today?
Good night.
Yeah, I'm skipping ahead, so I don't know if you guys heard me say this, but this episode we had to learn about that new target we got.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Let people talk.
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I feel like that statement is only true if I kept up my side quests. Not that many people have positive chains of hearts, but the mental shutdowns happen way more often. It's even more packed than usual today. Now, for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of all other key members. Sudden rampage? Highway accident? The driver's death was confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Oh, never mind, I guess there was so much less shutdowns than I realized. Hotspots of Tokyo! Come see the summer fireworks show! Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization's falling apart like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. My Morgana seems to be off. Actually, that's not a surprise. I'm really bad at remembering the voices I make for people.
Okay, let's get started.
Tester coming up, everyone studying? I know some of you really rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information, but your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so King-kun, what do you think about all of this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time. Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. If you have the theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff that encoded into your long-term memory never really go away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It would be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want.
Nice going.
I don't feel like that one really needed a Morgana walkthrough. But at least you got to summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Maybe, Morgana. Maybe. Maybe, baby. That wasn't really a PPP, it was more like a 7/18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about these things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Chalk. Hey! Oh, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged his throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Oh, you got the entire class's attention. Your charm has definitely increased. So yeah, you have a chance of dodging those whenever that cutscene happens. You can actually soft reset to try to get it if you want. Wait, did that say I'm at charm level? When did that happen? When did I get charm level 3? I should be able to talk to Hifumi now. Dwayne-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to go buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. You know, that just reminds me of a YouTube video I saw about some guy talking about his personal ship of Ryuji and Makoto. A ship that's impossible because Makoto won't fucking talk to you if you don't have good grades. And Ryuji's grades are shit. What's up, Kasumi?
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Get the fuck out of here, Akechi!
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You two know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Nice job. Congrats.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Oh?
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. would you mind if I chose
I
the
didn't even
place?
get to answer.
There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Fucking bastard mooching in on my date.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I wish I hadn't learned that.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
Oh.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's actually really well put together. Oh fuck, I meant to say if that was helpful, no!
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Yeah, let's.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'm rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Pee-pee-pee. Hey! You better not have forgotten about the persona you left here! Listen carefully. You must come today. Otherwise, you shall very well lose that persona. Oh, I actually did forget I had a persona there.
You want to release it?
I do.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
Evade fire. Also, what's this on message? I've already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble if anything's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? So what's it going to be? You're going to go studying for Lady On? That will give me a bond with On, and it will boost my stuff. Sure. You're a big help.
This sucks.
Ugh, what is this? I'm so confused. What is the meaning? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Let's think together. Yeah, you can't abandon Lady On. Think like your life depends on it. Alright, simp.
Okay.
This stuff should be nothing compared to Shadows. Let's work together and defeat it, Dwayne. Okay, time to work. I'm spent. I don't even know if On needed those points, but like, either way, it's a free plus to my knowledge. I don't think that was a bad run at all. Hey, did you know that there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? Odaiba? Vegetable-loving male. A summer festival, huh? How could anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot that we eat all the meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. Oh. Is that today?
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they're really taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started in our school. We're practically one of them. And who can relate to what they're doing? Pushing corrupt adults punishing corrupt adults up to no good. But we should take notes. I feel like I'm mocking this man. I'm just trying to copy his voice.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changed people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during the business of Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. King-kun. Yeah? This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengetsu-kun that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like ibuki and novels. And anime. Even though I don't think the anime Goemon is about a thief. I think we've turned him into a Goku-esque, happy-go-lucky fighter type, if memory serves. I've never actually watched the Goemon animes or played the Goemon games.
Nice going.
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more of an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Alright, so I'll probably record till the end of the week, but cut the episode off at night.
It's open. Welcome.
Oh, you're Student Council President, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're a student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right. So I shall. You sound more like the counselor here than I am. Chat.
Let's see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all, in fact. Quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything for myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things might have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has been hard for me and my sister, and even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Oh, I misread that as her sister. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate? It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost will never come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push toward my future.
Great.
I like the way you put that. No one can never be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be right there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Hope you're ready for your exams. It'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Fanfies got bad grades. And now I can bond with her. Oh right, I forgot to actually read for these. Doesn't actually matter. Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Go right away. Alright, come to the library. I'm going to drill it into you, so prepare yourself. Oh yes, Mommy, please, drill it into me! I mean, what?
this goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand, Dwayne-kun? I think I can do it. It seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Of course it's fucking Makoto that brings me up to Encyclopedia.
Alright.
That just seems so fitting.
I agree.
Impressive, Dwayne-kun. You're a really quick learner. This is actually a pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think it's a good place to stop for today. I just realized in the past I wasted time talking to An when I could have just gotten a bond with her by studying.
You're back.
It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Ooh, a crossword. I'll try to do it legit, but if I can't, I'm a cheat. A border between air masses. A current? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Current 6 letters. A border between air masses. Atmospheric disturbance. Checked daily. And I'm back from cheating. I got it. The answer is a front. When warm and cold air of equal force collide and stall, the border is called a stationary front. When one lasts from spring to winter, it's called a seasonal rainforest. No, rainforest? I think I said rain front. This rainy season is called a suyu in Japan, written with the Chinese letters for plum and rain, possibly due to how the rain constantly falls as the plums ripen.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I can figure that one out. Maybe there are lots. No, I just learned how to fucking Google. At this point, I've given up on these things, so they get harder and harder each time. Screw it, let's start the Hifumi Confidant. Just start it. I'm probably not gonna finish her now, but I'm at least gonna start it.
Hey, hey!
That girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Hifumi-chan?
What?
Yes. My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. I'm so attractive, this shallow bitch can't help but notice me. I'm still annoyed by that. I'm Hifumi Togo. Also, I just realized I did that entirely wrong by doing Hifumi-chan. I meant to do the one that was more polite. But no, I just called her something I have no right calling her. I should have said Togo-san. That just brings the point home even harder. But I'm just hard carrying this by looking good. It's like, sup, bitch, I'm handsome, notice me. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so... Experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible if someone doesn't play. Don't mind me, please go ahead and pray. Hifumi Togo seems to take a tactical approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics for the Phantom Thieves from her shogi experience. I trust her she can teach me. Ask her.
Yes? Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online.
Those options are less hot.
Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... You like shogi?
I guess I want to play like you.
Me? You're a bit strange, but... Thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
I don't know how to play. Saying that like a loser, I guess I'll have to play her, just move pieces randomly. Alright.
This is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
I don't fucking know!
Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Aw.
Thank you for playing.
I pissed her off.
That will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime?
Why? You kicked my ass.
A gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's not a bad thing.
However, I will instruct you under one condition.
Okay.
You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I've made a deal with Hifumi. Yeah, I believe just having her as a confidant gives me something, so I should at least have this mage, especially if my other people don't show up for some reason.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Allow you to swap current Really? That was a... I could have sworn that was a default thing, not a Hifumi thing. Did they nerf this? Or was this always a Hifumi skill? 'Cause I know one of Hifumi's future things is allowing you to swap party members when it isn't Joker's turn. But this one lets me swap during Joker's turn. They nerfed it! Why?
Alright.
Whatever.
Okay, let's end here for today.
Oh, and I get smarter for playing Hifumi, which instantly makes her a more worthwhile confidant than the others.
Thank you for today.
Oh, King-kun, I'd like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Sure. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see. Oh yes, it went
Until next
through.
time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. I forgot to actually look at what her thing is, but I'll find it later.